Ali Zoe Adam, the founder of the Zoe Pound. And this has been kind of disputed since I've put this out. You know, a lot of people, other Zoe Pound dudes have reached out and so forth. But according to him, the founder of the Zoe Pound, you know, I'm taking him at his word, just got out after doing 18 years. And we did our first interview together. Now, just kind of a background for people that don't know. Zoe Pound was like the Haitian gang in Miami, Little Haiti, Carroll City, and so forth. You know, a very feared organization. A lot of bodies were allegedly attributed to them, and thousands of kilos of cocaine were being shipped from Haiti to Miami, and millions of dollars were being shipped back to Haiti. You know, a lot, you know, went into this interview. He had provided drugs and held down Diddy at different times. There's the whole situation around Lil Wayne, which we're going to talk about in a second. But ultimately, he was arrested on kingpin charges, CCE, conspiracy to distribute 6,000 plus kilos, money laundering, wire fraud, mortgage application fraud. He owned 142 properties at the time, as well as Subways, Dairy Queens, laundromats, etc. Did 18 years, just got out. Now, you were actually locked up with him at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you were locked up, a situation with Lil Wayne occurred. Well, according to him, and you can watch the interview to kind of get, you know, more of a detailed background on it. At one point, Wayne and Baby were not on good terms. Wayne was a little short on money, and Ali came in to try to manage Lil Wayne. During that conversation, the initial talks, according to Ali, Wayne wanted to flip some of his money in the streets. So he gave Ali like $250,000. And Ali was like, yeah, I'm going to flip this for you and get it back to you. It took a little longer than expected, so Wayne started getting a little upset and so forth. And there was a situation where Ali was trying to like let Wayne listen to his artist, and Wayne wasn't interested. Ali got upset. He hemmed up Wayne and took his jewelry. At one point, DJ Khaled got involved. Wayne got the jewelry back. Wayne, you know, dropped Zoe Pound in one of his songs. And according to Ali, he actually gave him back like $320,000 on top of it. You know, he finally managed to flip the money in the street and gave Wayne back his money plus the profits.
He listened to my artist, he stick it in, and he pissed off. He looking ugly, he pissed off. I'm like, man, listen to the song with him and Wyclef. Man, listen to the song with him and Gang. Listen to the song, man, with him and Scarface. He just punching that bitch off. Pop, pop. He let like 8 bars go. He like, nah, buddy ain't ready. Buddy ain't ready. I'm like, now hold on, listen to one Clef. I'm name dropping, man. Check it. Listen to the. He acting crazy. So I'm like, man, I done gave this dude all favors, man, all this favor. I set trip. I grab him. Pop, boom. I put him on the wall. And I'm like, get this jewelry, man. My nigga, now you gotta get the fuck out of Miami, dog. Now me and you can no longer be, okay? Cause my nigga, dog, it's not fair. My nigga, we gonna play one side. My nigga, dog, I'm trying to help you, you gotta help me. He got 3 mans posted up. They get up coming. My man Tifa, he got a fumble with the pistol, so I dropped him. Man, what you doing? Then he finally gets sued. Back up, back up. So I leave that shit, come up out of there, I'm walking up out of there.
Now, when you were locked up, what did you hear?
I heard about that situation that when Cash Money went down there, they was running with the Zoes, and Ali wanted Wayne to get on one of his artist songs, and Wayne kept giving the runarounds. But I heard he had blew up the Phantom or burnt the Phantom in front of the club.
Wait, Ali had burned Wayne's Phantom?
Yeah, in front of the club.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So I'm like, I was ticked off because in my mind, I'm like, man, y'all coming from the, where the people at, But I have to realize that there's killers and gangsters everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all and these people, neck of the woods in Miami, running with them, but then trying to live by them like y'all do certain people at home, that's not gonna work. But at that time, man, when I heard about that, I was so ticked off. And then when I seen Ali was in a fit, I was like, man, I need to see him. And I want to see him about Wayne. That's crazy, cause you gotta be careful what you ask for, Vlad, because at this time I was doing magazine interviews. I was on the front cover of the Fed magazine. Then I seen he was in the magazine, the Fed magazine, right? So I was like, I'm gonna throw a shot at it and diss him. But then I was like, no, because it's Haitians all around the federal system, and this Haitian not no sucker. So I gotta be careful because I be like, you be quick to jump out there for somebody, and then in your mind you gotta realize, are they fighting for themselves? You push this issue. How do Wayne feel about it? Because like you say, he did a shout out to song.
Yeah.
I'm in jail still feeling some type of way. You disrespect tune shit, like, I need to see you, right? So, man, it would be like 10, 15 years later somewhere, with me and that man, I was already on the compound, then he comes to the compound. Oh, the Haitians, the Florida guy, was on the compound, Ali on the compound, they praised him and shot, But so happened one of the guys, they don't like when they say this name, one of the booby boys. He was on the compound, man, he was real cool. And him and Ali was real tight. So he was like, man, Ali won't talk to you. So at this time, I had to calm down, cool down. I ain't had that same energy like when I first years ago when he did that to Wayne, So I wasn't thinking nothing really. I just went out to the rec yard, not realizing that I was walking like into a death trap. Because in Ali's mind, he's still with the bull. I'm thinking like we all older now, we did all this time, people more settled now, but his mind, he on go. So when I walk out to the rec yard, we would spin the track, they was already halfway around the track, so it's like, I didn't pay attention, like I said, people be all out on the rec yard. It wasn't until I got like, from how you and I, our distance, that I realized that it was Haitians scattered out there.
Yeah, I remember when I asked him, when he got to prison, because Zopound is not a very big gang, like the Crips or Bloods. There's not Zos, in all these different states. They're primarily in Miami. And he said, well, when you're in prison, everyone who's Haitian is a Zo. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter. Gang, non-gang, whatever. Every Haitian is now Zopound when you're locked up. So the way you're describing it kind of makes sense.
Yes, and he right, because they all, you don't to be infatuated with that stuff anyway, and then for somebody to come on the compound, a founder of it, this one of the big dog we ride, we find, we done heard all these stories, we here with him, we gonna do anything he asks, so I would walk, but so happened, I'm Muslim, so it's a lot of Muslims that be working, I be around on the compound too, so they peeped the tension, they peeped it, and started moving in towards that way, so like, now it's like, okay, what's up? Well, we even now, But I didn't go out there with no aggression to go try to punk him or try to do that. Because like I say, he stood his ground, and I saw his stance, like he was ready. But I was like, I wasn't, on that type of time at the time. Now he'd have called me years ago. We might have would have danced on that yard, especially behind Lil Wayne, because Cash Money was my whole bid, they took care of me. And when everybody left, Wayne was on holding Cash Money down. So that's like, you still taking care of me, Wayne, Mm-hmm. So I walked up and I saw his stance like he, on defense, like he ready to work. So I just reached my hand out, and he reached out and shook. He did the little hair pop, and then we just walked the track and we talked, and we started talking about the situation, what happened and stuff.
What did he say happened from his point of view?
He told me about the part about, he said, man, when they come now, we took care of them. They was running around town because of the Zoe. We made sure they was protected. And, he said, I felt like when I tried to get him to help my artists, he wouldn't. He kept, and I pictured that's how Wayne and Baby do. They'll spin you in a minute. All right, I got you, whatever. Because what happens is this. No matter where a person from, they bring where they from to where they're at. And in their mind, they think they could try certain people like that. You know what I'm saying? So, we got the stigma in our city. We just think we just tough and we arrogant. Not knowing it's tough and gangsters everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Even though we country in the South, but we still just got this swagger with us where man, what's up, And they be trying people, so, and I guess Wayne realized Zolan wasn't that one to play with, So, he broke down and told me about the story, what you saying, about the getting the money and flipping the money and all that. And I'm looking at him like, oh, okay. So y'all really had a bond. Y'all really was doing something. So, when you only getting one story, looking at the magazine, you getting one story, And I can't really talk on the phone with Bird, like what really happened, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know Bird stepped in too, played a part in that too, but I was like, okay, I get it, I see now. Yeah, they come to y'all town, y'all roll out the red carpet, and then they just try to do whatever they want to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, and what I respect though was Bird and Wayne the same way. When they went there, they'll try to play on you. They ain't paying you. You know what I'm saying? If I can run over them and do that, you got to show me you tough. You know what I'm saying? So, I gather respect for him, and I like how he was moving on the yard. Yeah, them little young Haitians was rocking with him. You know, they was with him. I was like, man, I didn't go out there with a weapon or nothing because my mind wasn't on that. You know, but his mind was on that. But I guess with me coming with a more soft approach, raise my hand, let him know, hey man, I ain't with all that foolishness. Now, you know, that settled him a little bit, and we walked the track, talked. I think we walked into that one time. So, you know, we had respect for each other. We speak, but I stayed my distance because he had so many fans, so many people was there to talk to him. But, you know, I let him know how I felt about the Wayne situation. You know, that's my nephew, Tony. So, but other than that, he wound up getting into it with a guy in the unit, you know, because he's supposed to have been out of jail, but he caught the extra year.
Right. Well, he told me in our interview that he stabbed somebody, and they initially were giving him 10 years, but they lowered it to a year, and he jumped on that right away. But you had heard about a different situation.
Yeah, he got into it with a Haitian in the unit, and he threw some hot, the baby oil on him, burnt him in his...
Baby oil?
Yeah.
Oh, hot
That
baby
Diddy.
oil?
Yeah, that
We're talking about like cooking grease or something
No,
else?
you know the oil with Diddy, you know.
Yeah, the Diddy baby oil.
And
Well,
I just thought about that.
Why was it hot?
Because, you know, when you cook it, and it peels the skin off a person.
Why would you cook it?
To set an example, because what I'm saying is this. If say, I mean, you have an argument.
Okay.
I'm going to get this, put it in, what they call that, magic shave, powder, all this stuff. I'm going to put this in a bowl, and I'm going to put it in the microwave, so when I dash it on you, I'm trying to peel your skin.
Oh.
I want you to remember I did this.
So inmates have access to microwaves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we in the Fed, we in the state. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, some prisons, they start taking the microwaves out.
But it seems dangerous.
Yeah.
For situations like this.
Yes. So I was like...
So he took a bunch of baby oil, put it in a microwave,
Warmed
and
it.
then threw it on a guy's face.
Right. Yeah.
And then messed up his whole face.
Right, got the outside charge. I had spoke with him. Matter of fact, he had reached out to me. Well, he had his lady reach out to me while he was in the county jail. You know what? That's another thing too that ticks me off with these guys. Now that I think about it, he reached out to me. I sent him a few dollars a few times, and when I heard he was out, and then I see another day, you know, you did the interview with him, right? Now, so I'm like, oh, so you could reach out to me from jail when you want a few dollars, but you couldn't reach out to me when you got out of jail. And that made me think. I said, okay, they know I got my channel, so they think I'm asking for interviews, but they want to come over with Vlad first. You know, so, but I'm like, hey, man, I ain't no hater, go do your thing. But I'm like, you going to circle back around to me because I'm the little guy down here that's been making the noise. With anybody come over from prison, they follow my blueprint. But so, and I was thinking about that. I was like, man, you know what? He had that lady to reach out to me a few times when he wanted a few dollars, but now he out. I ain't hear from him. And I see him on Vlad. I'm like, wow. Like, oh, okay. I said, I was happy to see he out, and I want to see how he gonna move because, you know, he was running with Rick Ross. I see Rick Ross shout out Big Me, shout out everybody. I see Rick Ross holler at him. You know, DJ Khaled, all them, because he was really in the music industry. So I'm trying to see how are they gonna take him, you know, welcome him.